Everything is sexist.
Everything is racist. Everything is homophobic.
In a world with ever-increasing problems.
Ma'am, he's running me over!
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please, hurry! Mike!
A country whose political factions can be best summed up as Fallout New Vegas-esque. Dove Body Soap focuses on the real issues that plague modern society. Or as we in the business call it,
Dove takes a stand against overly sexualized women in video games with Epic Games' Unreal Engine's education team and women in games, eliminating stereotypes and to build young players' self-esteem and body confidence.
oh boy, it's 2016 all over again. Did Dove Soap forget that even Anita Sarkeesian can no longer profit off of this grift? Because the money just isn't there, nor is the clout. You gotta love political talking points like these on Twitter. The same people that will say, stop sexualizing women in video games. Women that are fake, by the way, are the same people that will look you dead in the face and say, sex work is real work. Support adult content creators. Yeah, me playing a badass chick killing monsters, that sets women back 1,000 years. But not the chick stuffing giant objects in her orifices. That's called empowerment.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Because these chicks do. They will go on the obituary of a dead celebrity. Coolio is dead from fentanyl. And there's a woman in the mentions like, rip Coolio, Gangster's Paradise, my only now $2.99 today in honor of the cool one. Well, that was an exercise in stupid. If they made compression shapewear as effective as this woman's armor is, Elon Musk would be the world's second richest man overnight. 74% of girls feel underrepresented in games. Yeah, and 90% of men feel underrepresented in life. Cry me a river.
He's out of line, but he's right.
This campaign feels like a tax write-off, oddly in collaboration with Women in Gaming, a Twitter account that has less reach than DSP posting his daily streaming schedule. Fun's in store for today. This account was made in 2014 and has zero engagement. Now that's what I call influence. Women in Gaming put out a press release, and it's a real page turner, let me tell you.
Global activism for women in gaming and esports, shaping the future of games and creative industries.
Global activism, yes. More of what we need. People that specialize in first world problems and needing donations. Since I genuinely don't feel like reading the fluff piece based on strawman arguments for non-issues. The current generation of feminism in a nutshell. Am I right, guys?
Imagine that! I hate this! I hate what you've done to us! I hate what you're doing to us!
I'll just take a clip from Bounding into Comics.
As per the Virtual Beauty official website, the campaign's efforts will include not just the above ad, but also exclusive Roblox games centered on a school for kids with superpowers that's under siege by a group of rogue students spreading negativity.
Doesn't that sound like the plot from My Hero Academia? Or am I crazy? Is Deku in it?
An online course designed to educate developers, creators, and artists about beauty and diversity in gaming.
How about we don't? You know, I like to have fantasies that fulfill my fantasies. If I want a dose of reality, I'll go on Twitter. Or I'll get on Tinder.
Gamers want true-to-life diversity even in the fantasy realm of gaming.
Said no one ever.
But there's work to be done on female representation in video games. We need more characters that look like Lizzo.
Then they can sue you for not using them. Keep going. Let's not make this 20 minutes.
Especially when it comes to the creation of avatars, explained the campaign of the training program. Featuring models developed by a partner with the Center of Appearance Research, CAR. God, there is more crap that people get paid for than a little bit. The Dove Self-Esteem Project, I'm not even reading the acronym, and industry experts. The course will help teach creators how to avoid unconscious bias, according to the stage of the avatar creator development, giving female players the opportunity to redefine how they are represented across the gaming experience.
Because in the 40-yard dash, you always see a fat chick, don't you? Right, Stu? Despite his size, DSP is quite nimble. Have you seen Wings versus Boogie? Yeah, I want to play characters that look like that. My God, Aloy from Horizon looks like Nick Ava goddamn Kato. And women in gaming are like, there's more work to be done. Yes, female superheroes and villains from comic books now look like Twitter activists. And you people still aren't happy. But then again, if they were fine with the way the world was, who would give them money for being victims of the evil patriarchal boogeyman that enjoys fantasy women? God forbid a young man enjoys an attractive woman. Of course, the tweet got ratioed to hell and back. I ratioed them without even trying. That's when you know you've taken the L, as the kids say.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Don't like it, don't play it. Or stop bitching and make your own game.
How dare you, George? That requires work.
You mean attractive women.
Those oppressive, skitty queens make me sick.
As a female gamer myself, it seems you want us to play as unattractive, dumpy-looking female characters. I don't think so. You're canceled. The infantilization of the audience is so pathetic. Feminists. That skimpy body armor is unrealistic and impractical. Also feminist. It's okay for disabled women to be portrayed as a soldier in World War II. Games don't have to be realistic. I love the tagged account they are teaming up with is a blank account. This is why soap brands shouldn't get involved in video game work. Being fit and athletic does not equal overly sexualized. And you know what? Treating it like it is just body shaming in the other direction. We can have chubbier girls represented in media, of course, but for the love of God, stop treating fit girls like they're wrong for being fit and sexy. And of course, ooh, gamer boys rise up. Okay, did anyone else realize that Dove's parent company also owns Ben & Jerry's ice cream? I'm sure they have contributed to the obesity problem in America 10,000-fold. But hey, female characters are too attractive in games, and that's the real issue. Body positivity. Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. They need characters to look like your local unhinged chubby chick looking for a poly relationship on Hinge. For the world to be a better place. Then, and only then, will we defeat global warming. Dove also owns Axe Body Spray, and their commercials used to be what some would see as problematic now. These companies really don't care. Everything is performative according to the times and the cultural zeitgeist in which we live. Well, that's all I've got for today. Go away now. What's that, Stu? Cultural appropriation. I Picora. They're always after me demonetization charms. How's that, Stu? What do you think? You like it, Fluffy? Yeah. Band City, here I come. Take me down to demonetized city where the grass is... girls look like horses.